Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So let's zoom in. Still at Group C, so it's kind of close in this particular group. So the two middle decks, you have Spellbooks versus Hieratic Gishki, only about 1 year difference between both these decks. But as you know, 2013 was basically a power creep year compared to its previous years. But again, both decks have access to the opening with 6 cards in their hands, so that's definitely not an or disadvantage if the other one doesn't have it. So the first decklist is a well-known one, should be the winner from past year, right? Same decklist, European Championship winner from back in 2013. Spellbooks is going to take on Hieratic Gishki, and this was like 13 years ago for us in a TCG. I can't remember how we were able to, if we were able to play this in a TCG with, you know, Gust, Kraken, all the Gishkis. Keep in mind, Pre-Errata, Red Eyes, Darkness, Metal Dragon, Atum, etc. We might have been able to, maybe for a short period of time, but it has been like, what is it, 12, 13, almost 14 years ago. I remember seeing it in the OCG, but anyway, maybe for like 1 weekend we were able to play it. Anyway, Droll is kind of big against this deck. Obviously, everything searches, the Gishkis, etc. But I mean, we can play through it. Yugioh Monster Reborn, we're able to get another Hieratic on field. Master 7 gets something back from the graveyard, so... and you know, Gust Kraken, whenever Ritual summoned, you can take a peek at 1 or 2 cards from your opponent's hand and then send back 1 card to the deck. So, it's a small trap does shoot, if that makes sense. Photon Strike Bouncer, I guess, is an is an occasion you can go for. The card still exists, right, but... when was it ever played? I think in this kind of format, right? Rank 6, Hieratics, Rulers. Was it played in Rulers? I don't think so. We had Draco second, so on. Anyway, Messier 7 was important. This was also the same period where Messier 7 was like released in the TCG. And it was kind of solid. Rank 6 gets stuff back from the graveyard or bounces. And for this particular deck, that's crucial. You know, getting back the Hieratic, getting back a Gishki monster to replenish your rituals, right? Okay, so let's see. Bouncer does have strong defense, so we won't be punished by a power. You know, the attack boost for Spellbooks. But this is more... okay. The thing is that this particular Spellbook decklist, again, first place European Championship, was playing a couple of traps like Spellbooks, like Mirror Force. And I think both Master 7 were enough. So again, no reason to risk it all, right? Wing Blasts are dead because they don't have a card in hand. So we are just flipping over Bouncer and leave it, leave it with that. The problem is, they do have the Field Spell, right? The Field Spell gives them basically a pot of greed every turn. Together with the regular draw, right? So let's see. They opened Fissure. I was like, yeah, Fissure. Fissure is a problem. Fissure is a huge problem. I think the Hieratics still trigger, right? Because I don't think they need to be sent to the graveyard just to tribute it. Right? Or does it specifically say they need to be sent to the graveyard while tributed? Yeah, you can just discard the Gishkis, but that's a problem. But I think I cited out my salvage. Oh yeah, Yugioh, of course. Yeah. Probably I was like, why am I not special summoning Death Meat? But Yugioh is face up on field. Obvious. Yeah, I think the Hieratics say that they just need to be tributed. I think so. So that's fine-ish, because again, Exceed materials are sent to the graveyard, so you're not sacrificing your normal right when it's on the field or used for an Exceed material. There's 2, but when both are banished, you know, your Hieratic engine kinda crumbles. Yeah, the decree was sent back to the top of the deck, right? We kind of... No, okay, I was about to say we kind of brick, but again, the draw. Draw is, I mean, what is it? Spellbooks only plays 1, but they side deck 2. So 3 in total. Failure definitely helps out. This is a super mediocre play, but I guess they're forced to get the 2 searches and hope that I don't have any follow-up plays. So, and Phase Degree, that prevents, I guess, the Wing Blast, Mirror Force, whatever. So let's see, we don't have any ritual plays, but I mean we have Hieratic plays. So there's no way we can use Sue to pop the back row, I think. So we go for Pre-Errata Riddim multiple times during the same turn. It can activate multiple times, right? No, whenever it's like bounced off of Messier 7. And go for Bouncer, so this is kinda okay. The Bouncer on field here prevents a potential Blue Boy from activating, and there is a way out for this field if it wasn't for Typhoon. So the Typhoon definitely helped out, prevents the Spellcaster from hitting the field, so no Spellbook of Fate. And now it's basically game no. Reborn definitely go for another Messier 7 and then probably overlay for Gaia to trample damage to attack over defense. Okay, so 2-1 lead, that's nice. But they open floodgates again. Luckily only Spellbook of Judgment for 1, but you know, they're setting themselves up for next turn. And if I don't have Heavy Storm, and even I need Heavy Storm. What is it? Mind Drain says you, what is it? Is it both players? I think it's both players. Yeah, cannot activate cards in hand, monster effects in hand. So that basically shuts down the entire Gishki engine. Yeah, that sucks. So now we are indeed getting punished by the double power search. Which is Gishki Abyss. That's Abyss, right? The Stratos getting banished. But now it's going downhill really fast. Do they have a Judgment though? So I think again... I do have Darkhold, but did they search Wisdom? Yeah, they do. To protect Yugioh for spells. I can't special summon, so it's just going downhill from here. Like, I needed the Darkhold to get rid of the Yugioh, and of course a potential Heavy Storm to get rid of the entire back row. It's more so the Yugioh. Mind Drain is fine. Dimensional Fissure is fine-ish. But, okay, the book gives them more options, and... What is it? Both Fate are in the graveyard. Oh no, they have one in hand, but they set the Judgment, I think. Yeah. The Ritual Spell is not going to matter that much. So it's going to be 2-2, a 5-gamer, but the fifth game was fantastic. One of the better ones in this year's Cross-Banlist. So we go first. Not getting trolled, that's fine. Like, that hand is kinda okay-ish. I mean, only secrets. So here, let's see, are we picking secrets? Because it's random. Yeah, secrets is revealed. So we're sending it back, so they kinda bricked now. So that's good news. Let's see, are we able to go for another Ritual Summon? I think we are. So 2 new free cards. I think Upstart and something else. I think Fisher. Yeah. So we send back Fisher. Maybe Upstart was a better option. Because, you know, Upstart kinda could give them another option, right? So double Messier 7, no Bouncer because of Veiler. So here the set 4, that could be a problem, but I mean Messier 7 for, I mean it replenishes itself, right? It gives me the necessary pluses to potentially push for the later. I think we have to take the push, take the chance that it's another Mirror Force to potentially go for. I think it's only Mirror Force that can save them. Wind Blast is not live, otherwise, you know, they would have kept the card in hand, so we try to push for a game. We indeed get Mirror Force, so okay, we can still recover, I guess. And probably the play is to go for Bouncer. Bouncer with Failure, or maybe even Messier 7, so I can have follow-up plays for next turn. Oh, we get booked. Okay, that kind of prevents the rank 6 Exceed play. So we're forced to pass. They draw Judgment, which is not live. They could potentially, and you know, like back in the day, you could use Judgment during your opponent's turn, and then capitalize on their spells. Now we are going for Bouncer. Maybe in hindsight, the better play would have been Messier 7. To make sure, because now I do have like, what is it, double... but on the other hand, do I have, is it Gishki, Shadow? Yeah, Shadow that searches the Ritual Spell. Do I have a Shadow in graveyard? You know, get back from the Messier 7, that probably would have been the better play. Because imagine your opponent now drawing the, what is it, Blue Boy. You can just failure it and, you know, keep potential plays for next turn. The Messier 7 would have paid itself off. So anyway, you lose to Fate here, so we lose the Bouncer, plus they get Yugioh, so that's a nice comeback, especially under the Royal Degree. So, okay, we drew the Ritual, but we are under Yugioh, so that's a problem. We need to top deck, and there's a couple of outs. Mind you, Darkhold. But we are getting punished by the power, right? Yeah, again. So this kind of fuels their spells in the graveyard, but luckily they don't have the field spell just yet. They are probably searching it. Yeah, Wisdom, that case, yeah, makes sense. Okay, Wisdom is preferred over the field spell. Okay, Darkhold, yeah, makes sense. So let's see. Yeah, we can't do anything. Yugioh is still on field. Fate puts the blue one face down, that kind of gives another search. Are they now going for the field spell? Probably eventually, right, with Secrets and Master. Another normal summon. Yugioh prevents both players from special summoning, so they can't go for, what is it? Is it Shining Elf? Their extra deck spellcaster? Basically just a bigger beat stick. The field spell now hits the field. They do have 2 back row, but again, any traps are blocked, so I'm not so sure if there's any form of disruption now with both sets. I don't think so. I think they are both traps. I might have missed it. So the degree definitely gets me there. It still keeps me in the duel, or could keep me in the duel. I just need to draw an out for Yugioh, and we do, because they're not able to attack Overshadow. We tribute for Deathnote, and this is fantastic. We could have tributed Deathnote itself, but it would have vanished, right? So we go for 2 red eyes. Yeah, the normal is sent to the graveyard, because again, you know, exit materials are detached to the graveyard with Fisher on field, and go for Bouncer, Omni-Negation. Here, their continuous spells, they do hurt them, I guess. But the fact that they're not drawing options or deal ways to establish or to deal with an established board, that hurts. So this was a fantastic one, going well back and forth. It seemed like, oh, I won this, and then come back Spellbooks, Yugioh, and well, I lost this. And then, oh, I can tribute for Deathnote, oh, I won! So this was definitely a solid one. The degree definitely helped out. Okay, so in this particular group, it's really, really close. Look, 4, 5, 5, 4. Next one, we have Fiendsmith, Rizal Fiendsmith versus Spirals. Obviously, Rizal Fiendsmith is the, the favorite, I guess, but feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.